Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let me check out this chat. Welcome, everybody. My name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. We're going to be doing all kinds of things today. Originally, I said we were just doing messages, like personal messages, and we will still do that. But that is not the only thing we are doing today. Okay, I see Oneness is here. Angela Fredrickson Tavin. Karen Palmer is here. Heavy Feather is here. Freedom Warrior 888. Oh gosh. Ibis is here. Carolina Solin. Anna. Malin Granberg. Laura Jenkins is here. Brenda Taylor, hello. Eva Peterson is here. Maria Soderlin. Annette Danielson, To Light Your Nature. Hi. Susan Cox is here. Hi, Susan. Magdalena. Marianne. Anya Broman is here. Hello, Anya. Oh, wow. Cindy's here. Ocean Dreamer is here. Okay, everybody's here. Donita is here. Awesome. Daniel Finnegan, hello. Soul Space is here. Starseed Academy. Man, hola. From McJunkie. Nice to have you here. Okay. Thank you very much, Freedom Warrior. Let me start with my message. So originally, when I told all of you we were going to be doing this live, I didn't have any information. I was like, I'm just going to show up. I hope you guys show up. I'm going to pull messages for all of you, or as many of you as I can. That's still my plan. First, I'm going to give you a channeled message. So today, as you all know, we're on 8/8. We're on August 8th, Lionsgate. Just so happens that this is also the beginning of a Lightworker Gateway. So this Lightworker Gateway, this is the message I'm going to give you. This is the message I'm going to give you. And it's a big one. This is not a small one. I've actually not given Lightworker Gateway messages for the last 2 months. I'm going to make up for right now. So a Lightworker Gateway is energies that come from a different galactic group. Like every 30 days or so, this switches over. Different galactic groups send these energies to the earth. They're meant specifically for light workers, which are all of you. Anyone who's awake right now, that's who it's meant for. And these energies are meant to support us as we go along our spiritual journey so that we can kind of advance and heal and grow in the ways that we need to. So the Lightworker Gateway, it starts today, which is why it's important to give you the message right now. These energies are going to last through September 8th. So the group that are sending these energies to us are the Cosmic Dragons. So if you've been following me on Medium or if you've been following me on YouTube, I've been posting messages from this specific group a lot lately. It's not the traditional like physical world dragon where they have a body. They don't show up with a body at all. They show up as color and light. They are very expansive. They are connected to creator energies. Like in my opinion, the Cosmic Dragons are creator. So Cosmic Dragons have been stepping forward. This message is from 3 different individuals who all of you will know as Ascended Masters, because I don't know why, but it turns out that all of these Ascended Masters are actually originally this Cosmic Dragon energy. And so I'm slowly finding out how many of these Ascended Masters are really tying back into a dragon. So this message is from El Moria, Lady Nada, and Maitreya or Maitreya. I always say it wrong. It's Maitreya. Yeah, it's Maitreya, but I always want to say Maitreya. So it's from these 3. Let me see. And I'm just going to say this to you guys, just so you know. El Moria shows up as indigo and purple. So in case you guys have clairvoyance, you might see these things with your physical eyes when you're like minding your own business, doing things. You might see this when you're meditating, or like even these colors might just be showing up a lot for you. And it might be these particular guides reaching out to you right now. So I want you to know what colors are showing up as. So El Moria has been showing up as indigo and purple. Lady Nada has been showing up as dark pink and light pink. Here, let me show you. I have I have cards. I totally forgot. So this is actually the card they gave me where I knew El Moria was involved. That was enough of the color that it triggered my thought process. This is perfect for Lady Nada. See how it's like the dark pink and the light pink? That's very much her colors. And then I got this one and I was like, who's this? And this is Maitreya, the one I always say wrong. So Maitreya has a lot of white in their energy, apparently, but there's also some indigo and some gold. So that one's a little bit different. Okay, so let's talk about this Lightworker Gateway. Here's your channeled message. The Lightworker Gateway, beginning August 8th today and ending September 8th, brings forward a cosmic golden opportunity, a chance to rewrite history with greater abundance, a chance to create a life with more sweetness and more balance. Okay, and I have to warn you guys. So these cosmic dragons, they are everything. They are dark and light. And so they're gonna say something right now that you wouldn't normally hear me repeat back to you guys, because normally I'm always channeling only light. So the message they said was, leadership on the planet is corrupt. They're talking about our planet. Leadership on the planet is corrupt, growing their empires from wealth, tainted with death and rotting. I don't know how perfect of a translation that is, but that's the best translation I can give you from what they told me. They said, but you have a personal relationship with the divine. Love without fear and open your heart channel, for we are here with emotional support and divine love for you and your planet. Change to bring greater stability to you and your planet is coming. The full moon in Libra heralds the need for balance on a planetary level and on a personal level. Today, with the help of the sun in Leo, Sirius, and Orion's belt, there is an opening. Today is the beginning of a transition that will lead to a great transformation, that will rip out the old flimsy foundations and rebuild in strength. This is part of the year of the snake energy that you are currently in within the year 2025. The divine serpent leads you forward to transformation, but you must show your growth and your flexibility in order to shed your old skin. The human heart is the most unstable place in all the world, for within it are the fires of anger and the knives left there by those who have betrayed you. Any trauma left behind in the human heart corrupts the thoughts and behaviors of the person. The heart cannot grow the heart cannot grow or lead you forward on your spiritual journey under the strain of emotions that have nowhere to go. Place your focus on your healing and use your unpleasant emotions to lead you to the source of the problem. We send our energies to the planet during August and until September 9th, and these energies will help reveal to you where you would benefit from healing the most. Allow our energies to illuminate the truth and clear the film from your eyes. Allow yourself to see things in a whole new way. Do not be ashamed of your faults, for they are leading you forward and showing you where to heal next. We are supporting your abundance and success so that you can build a strong foundation in which to build a strong tower upon. And from that strong tower, you will radiate your light to the world. Your strong foundation will bring you the balance and stability that you are seeking in your life. Without the strong foundation of a healed heart, Every difficulty and circumstance pushes you off balance and threatens your well-being. There is no room for the heart to bloom when it is tangled in vines of the past. We send to you light to support your healing heart, to support your heart healing so that you may get back into balance. And we also send to you light to open up a dormant chakra system in your energy body. The dragon star chakras are located at the skull, on either side of your head, at the same location where the star-shaped Asteron skull markings are. These chakras are supportive to both the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. They allow divine energies to be received that will support new types of clarity and more power within self-expression. These chakras indirectly support your ability to remember who you are at a soul level. The greater clarity and the greater connection to powerful self-expression will naturally align you more to who you are. Allow your third eye to be your powerful inner authority. Rely on your intuition. When chaos abounds around you, turn within for the divine answer. This will lead you towards greater abundance as well as closing out old patterns of behavior. Do not be dismayed that you alone cannot fulfill the task of saving the world, for it is a challenge that was never meant to be carried by a single individual. Work together with other lightworkers, and your load is lighter. And suddenly, what is impossible is now possible. As you grow, the tasks that seemed impossible become manageable. Only with consistent effort can individual progress be made. Do not overthink the spiritual journey, for your primary goal is healing and evolving into someone more loving. You are already doing it. Keep learning how to do it in new ways and seek energetic healing when needed. Our light supports the process of deep healing. This is how you will regain balance. Go with the flow. You cannot heal without your own participation. You will know that you have made progress by increased kindness to yourself and others. The energies that we send to Earth over the next few weeks will set the stage for the energies that will come on September 9th. On September 9th, the opening will be complete, and a new cycle of energies will be released towards the Earth to encourage the change that is needed and to help each find peace within. The energies that open on September 9th will be supporting a reset of energies within you and within the planet. Earth has been through a difficult and painful time, but do not feel defeated. This difficult chapter will come to a close in its time. A new beginning is on the horizon. I'm not even done with this message yet, guys. This is how crazy this is. This was very strange that this came through, but if something comes through, I have to show it to you guys. They showed me this card, and you'll see we have this bell, and there's like a little kitty cat hanging off the bottom of it to ring the bell, and you'll see the bell has, all these cracks in it, right? And we have crystals growing out of the cracks in the bell. there is a song. It's called Anthem by Leonard Cohen. And some of you know it and some of you don't. And in that song, it says, ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And so there's saying this song to me as they're showing me this card. And look up that song. If you don't know what it is, look it up, because what he wrote is exactly what's going on Earth right now. Because lots of times we have musicians that are, well, in my opinion, all musicians are channeling, but they're channeling from different places, right? So Leonard Cohen, when he channeled this, he was channeling from somewhere higher, but it's extremely relevant to right now, because who knows when, I don't know when he wrote this, but it's relevant to us right now today. Let me just see if I can get what he wants me to tell you guys about this. Because there's so, like, honestly, I could spend an hour talking to you guys about just this song, because it's so thick, it's so deep with information in it, a lot of symbolism. So essentially, it's like, yes, we're like the bell, right? We are the bell, and sometimes we think we need to be perfect, and we feel like we need to be a certain way for us to go and do the thing that we were made to do, right? The bell is made to ring, and it's like, no, ring the bells that still can ring. You're alive. It's calling you into action. It's calling you into self-expression and all of these things. It doesn't matter if you have trauma, right? It doesn't matter if you have all these damaging moments in your life that made you feel cracked and broken, because the difficulties in your life are the areas in your life where the divine will show up the most to show you the wisdom you need to see, so that you can move past that difficulty. And so that is like these crystals growing out of the cracks in the bell. There's one more little piece of this that they said. They said, you must choose to enter the cave of healing. So their analogy is that it's a cave. It is dark in there. What will you find? This is the time to confront illusions. This is the time to finally see yourself clearly. Those brave enough to enter the cave of healing will leave with their heart lighter, and a divine rose will begin to grow there. So that's the end of their message. If you just showed up, I'm going to give you the quick summary. If you just jumped on into this live. So cosmic dragons are sending Lightworker Gateway energies to Earth starting today through September 8th. Those energies will support bringing you into balance and stability by showing you where you need emotional healing. So this might tie back to your heart chakra, or this might tie back to other chakras that have been impacted. Anywhere where you're holding emotions that they haven't been resolved. These cosmic dragons are also activating what I'm going to say, I'm calling them brand new chakras. They're new to us because they haven't been active prior to this for humanity. So they're calling these dragon star chakras. So if you were to look up a picture of the human skull, there are lots of different plates or bones that make up the human skull. There's a spot kind of towards the back on both sides where 3 different plates meet in the same spot, and it almost looks like there's a little star there where those 3 plates meet together. It's called an asterion. And so that place just right outside the skull is where these energetic chakras are. So pretty much, I don't know, it's like 3/4 of the way up your ear, you were to go back, and it's on both sides. And those chakras, so those are going to be coming online for us. It's not going to happen all in one day. It's not like, well, it shouldn't feel like boom, all of a sudden these are turned on. These should be like slowly opening up for us over the next 20 or 30 days, so that it doesn't mess us up too much. Because anytime you have chakras being opened that we're not used to, it can get kind of fun and it can get kind of crazy. So if you have strange experiences this month, or if you feel like your gifts are like all of a sudden being turned on or being amplified, this could very well be why. These dragon star chakras connect back to your third eye, which, that's your intuition and your clairvoyance, and also your throat chakra. Let's see what else. These dragon star chakras are a turquoise color. So they gave me these two cards, which I don't even know if that color looks that good on the screen. It actually looks a little bit more green to me in real life, I would say. But it's kind of like a turquoise color chakra. Let me see what else. Those chakras allow divine energies to be received that will support new types of clarity and more power within self expression. And they're going to support everyone with connecting more with who you are on a soul level, which I think all of us are interested in. All of us want to know, okay, I get it. I was born into this body with this personality and whatnot, but who am I really? Like, if you take off the mask, who am I? And so these chakras turning on are going to connect us back more. The other thing I want to summarize, if you just joined in, so looking to the future, this is a really big deal. So they're talking about right now, there's this Lightworker Gateway, right? In August. September 9th. They're saying the whole reason for right now is we're setting the stage for September 9th. So if any of you are interested, I'm also going to be doing a YouTube live on September 9th. I'm going to have another message from these cosmic dragons. I already have the message because they were not playing around. We're setting the stage this month for what's going to start happening next month. And I'm going to kind of give you a sneak peek, a tiny sneak peek of the next message, which is essentially the energies that start opening up on 9/9, September 9th. It's not, usually these energies are kind of short-lived. What opens up on September 9th is going to impact the rest of this year and all of next year. Think about that. All the rest of this year, all of 2026. So this is a big movement that's going on right now. Let me see what they wrote. Yeah. The opening will be complete and a new cycle of energies will be released towards Earth to encourage the change that is needed and to help find peace within. Okay. For those of you who received the Cosmic Light Code 2025, this is why there was the cutoff of today. I don't know if you guys remember that. They were telling me this session came out in, I don't know, April of this year. And they're like, they told me I can start in 5/5. I could start April 5th, or excuse me, May 5th, giving the session, but I had to cut it off by August 8th, which is today. This is why. So anyone who got the Cosmic Light Code 2025 session, those energies are going to support you through all these new energies that start opening up on September 9th. Let's see. I want to talk to you guys about portal days because we are in a portal day. Thank you, Karina. We are in a portal day right now. So we're in 8/8. And obviously, 8/8 is all about manifestation, right? And the divine energies are thinking about manifestation in a much bigger way than we are, because they're like, yeah, you're manifesting. We're going to manifest, right? We're going to initiate a process right now, but you're not going to see the fruits of this process until we get you all the way through 2026. So divine energies are already looking at 2027, essentially, because they see us doing work for what we want to manifest through the end of this year and all of next year. So they have a much bigger lens than most of us typically do. So let's talk about portal days. So these are numerological events, right? It's based on numbers. 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. It's based on numbers. One of the major messages that came through when I channeled that annual message for 2025, I was like, tell me about the year ahead. One of the things they said was that it was important for us as a collective to begin to capitalize on like cyclical energies. So cyclical energies can be these portal days. Cyclical energies can be like lunar energies or seasonal energies, anything like that. And essentially, as we become aware of what's going on cyclically, and as we kind of lean into those energies, you start to maximize your benefit of those energies. I want to talk to all of you really quickly about a new service that we have because it is for Portal Days specifically. And this service was given to us in connection with all of these messages that are coming through right now. So it's called a Portal Day Amplifier. I can link it below eventually. If you go to our website, it's actually the very first session that's listed right now. Portal Day Amplifier. The service is designed to capitalize on Portal Day energies in order to amplify your spiritual journey, right? Because all of us have access to these portal days, but we're doing what Divine told us to. Divine told us, become aware of these cyclical energies and start leaning into them. And so Susan and I have learned how to engage with these energies in a way where we can maximize the beneficial impact from what's going on each portal day. The service is only going to be offered 4 times a year. So basically, you can only get it on, oh gosh, I'm going to quote this wrong. It's every 4 months. So it's like 9/9, 3/3, 6/6, 12/12. Yeah, that's what Metatron said. So that's what I'm going with. So you can only get it 4 times a year. But what's cool about it is it's kind of like 3 sessions in one. So if you got like like if you signed up for the 9/9 session, you're going to get work done on 9/9, 10/10, and 11/11. So you'll have energy work done on all 3 of those days. You'd have channeled messages sent to you on all 3 of those days. You'd have a crystal grid given to you on all 3 of those days. And we're doing channeled music with it, which is from Annex Arcana, who is my husband, who's a master healer and a musician and a channeler. And so that music will support you through that time as well. Okay. I think that's everything that I kind of want to tell you about that. Oh, if you could only do that service once a year, let me just tell you this. So the biggest day of this year is 9/9/2025 because it's 9/9/9 because we're already in a 9 year. And so if you're getting energy work for a portal day, if you could do any day, start with that 9/9 session. So you would have to just book it anytime between now and like 9/8 for her to be able to do that for you. Okay. Those are all my scheduled messages. I'm unplugging my phone. I'm going to take a look at what's going on with all of you. Daniel Finnegan, all musicians are channeling, but someone like Marilyn Manson is channeling from a different place than Leonard Cohen. Accurate. Completely accurate. That's a good example. Hi, Fern Draws. Okay. Let me see what Metatron wants to do. Let me see if he wants me to. I'm probably not going to scroll up to the top, guys. I'm probably not. I'm going to kind of poke around here on the bottom is what Metatron wants me to do right now. Bridget, that's cool how it all works out. Marianne Olson, I'm so grateful to be able to see you, Jennifer. I've been very sick since November 2024 and this year, but now it's time to look forwards. Absolutely. Much love to everyone. Tara Hussein, you're here. You're here and I'm here. Fern draws. Yeah, 999. Okay, let me start with Anna. I would love to get a message from my guides. It would mean a lot. Let's do it, Anna. What I think, here's what I'm guessing, guys. I think these messages are going to come through with a specific purpose. I believe that they're going to be talking to you about where you could benefit most from healing, to be honest. But if something else comes through, I will let it through. Like whatever Metatron wants to do. Metatron. Okay, hold on, Anna. I was going to pull cards. He won't let me pull cards. Okay, Anna, I'm not even pulling cards for you. He's showing me your root chakra. So this probably, I mean, and I hope you know what I'm talking about when I start talking about your chakra. I hope you recognize what's going on, but I'm going to kind of talk it through to help you out. Your root chakra, he's like going, yes. Your root chakra is where the big issue is, Anna. So this might be coming through as fears, as worries. He makes me feel like this might be worries, like your thoughts are perpetually going in a certain way. Your root chakra is what needs the most healing. What's really going to resolve it at the root. The root cause of the root chakra problems is going to be your thought process, right? And so it's catching your thoughts. It's catching yourself in the worry and then going, no, I'm not going to go down this what if scenario, because when you're worrying, you're living in a pretend future. You're living in a reality that's not actually existing. And it's so dangerous for us because it gets us so worked up. And it's not actually what's happening. And we have the power to make other things happen, but we have to be in the present to do that. Okay. I just picked up a deck of cards, so I'm assuming the next person I'm doing it gets a deck. Frida, oh, I didn't miss it. For the first time, please, do you have a message for me? Yes, Frida, I'm giving you, oh, you know what? Let me show you what deck it is. I don't know if anybody cares. Nature's Whispers. Let's see what I can get for you. I'm going to show you what he gave me. It says, catch your breath. Okay. I think where you need healing the most, Frida, is your heart chakra. And there's two things that told me this. One, we have some green color that's in the card, but also catch your breath. Taking deep breaths, that's in your lungs. Your lungs are connected to your heart chakra. I think you should literally follow these instructions. I think you should literally slow down and mindfully take more deep breaths. In fact, everyone, just do it now. Just go take 3 deep breaths on your own right now and feel how that changes your energy and feel how that can help you release things that are already energetically sitting on the surface of your body that you don't need anymore. Relaxing, if you are able to like take the deep breaths and kind of, drop down your shoulders and kind of make your body kind of like jelly, it's going to allow trauma that's already been processed to kind of slide out of your body. So Frida, take deep breaths. Look at what's on this card. We have acorns here. Sorry for my bad nail polish. And we have a butterfly. So we have these, the symbolism for growth, right? Seeds and transformation, growth and transformation. Your growth and your transformation is dependent upon you healing your heart. Heal more of your heart. Focus on that. Okay. Ocean Dreamer 777. Hey, girl. Ocean Dreamer, I don't know who you are. I'm pulling you a card. Can I pull from? Okay. I'm pulling you a card. You didn't even ask for one, and I'm sorry, but I'm giving you a card. Gonna have to figure this out. Ideal course of action. That woman is wearing a lizard as a hat. Do you see that? All right. Ocean Dreamer 777, make sure that what you want to manifest, you have a clear idea of. Make sure, and this is true for everyone, right? If you want to manifest something, first you got to know exactly what it is you want to manifest, right? Before you start taking action towards it. But like this woman, so we have this castle off in the background. We have this cool stuff, here in the foreground. She's kind of just like looking off to the side. Like we have this really cool journey in front of her, but she's kind of like not on board with it quite yet. So make sure you're focused on what it is that you want. Yeah. Make sure your wishes and intentions are aligned with where you truly want to go. Okay. Hi to Rebecca. I'm going to give you one of these. So, do you want any more? These cards are not. Okay, so we have intention. We have jellyfish. This is only funny to me because if you're in my Patreon group, you know that the Jellyfish Collective has been visiting me, I don't know, periodically lately. And it always just kind of makes me laugh because I'm like, really? The jellyfish? But they're kind of trolling me now. They just kind of show up everywhere. Ida, Rebecca, you might be focused on getting something accomplished right now, but your guides are telling you no. And it's just like, no, not right now. They want you to be easygoing right now. They want you to be like the jellyfish. They want you to go with the flow. They want you to allow the streams of energy from the universe to direct your path. If you are so focused on where it is you think you want to go, and you're like, you're trying to go upstream and your guides are trying to take you this way, and they're like, just go with the flow on this. Just take it easy and let us kind of direct you to your next steps. So that is your message. Oops, and all my stuff just jumped. Okay, guys, I might be... My gosh, I really truly lost my spot. I really truly lost my spot. How is that even possible? Oh, here we go. Donita Stratman, any insights you can provide on my next job would be appreciated. Let's see what we get. Okay. Going back to the first deck for you. Any insights you can provide on my next job? Well, let's see what they tell me. Is this the only card you're giving me? All right. I have to look into it. It's not obvious to me just from looking at it. Let's see. I don't know if you have this next job lined up right now or not. So I don't know if this is like you have it and you haven't started it, or you already have it and you just want to know information on it. So I'm getting positive messages about this job. So the white rose is tied into the energy of peace. The birds down here, I'm hearing like birds of a feather. So this job might be an opportunity for you to kind of your next job or the job you're speaking of. It's going to be an opportunity to kind of heal maybe some of the chaos that has been in other jobs for you. Okay. And we have like the fairy handing you the rose. This is like, this has divinely been placed for you to heal some kind of chaos that you've had before, Donita. Okay. Let's see. Yen, hey, any insights for me today? Let me take a look for you, Yen. Let me take a look. Let me see if I can keep all my card decks in order. I always get, you guys should see how I keep stuff in order over here. It's like chaos and destruction. All right, Yen. Yen, your message. So take a look here. Whoop, sorry. So you'll see we have the number 5 up at the top here. Number 5 is about change. The words at the bottom say, come as you are, authenticity, individuality, uniqueness. So your guides are asking you to make changes to allow your true unique self to come forward more. So take a look at this. So we have this fox who's kind of like hanging out in the dark, but up ahead you can see there's light, right? And so it's like you've kind of been leaving your soul in the dark by not really allowing yourself to be exactly who you are all the time. So you might keep like closeting yourself or closing yourself down. So that is your 1 card message. Karina IR, is there a message from my guides? Let's do it, Karina. Let's do it. I'm going back to this deck. Wild Mystic. Do you want more? He gave you 2 cards. I almost don't need to tell you anything. Let's see. So we have stillness and rebirth. Ooh, the snake is kind of cool because, again, this is like the energy of this whole year, right? But we've brought in stillness. And so you going into stillness, whether that's meditation, whether that's just you trying to keep your physical body still, like sitting down or laying down, trying to slow down your thoughts, trying to have no thoughts, that is going to be the fastest way for you to get to transformation and rebirth, is to start observing those thoughts and kind of becoming the boss of those thoughts through stillness, getting still. Okay. Let's see. Eva Peterson, I've had 3 massive triggers today. I hear you. The energies have been kind of bonkers lately. Anya Broman, let's do it, Anya. Let's get you a message. I'm going to use the same deck for you, Anya. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to see what's... Guys, I want you to know. So I just pulled 3 cards for Anya. I want you all to know that I'm not in charge of how many cards are involved. Let me show you the cards and then I'll figure it out. So we have balance. We've got joy. And we've got peace. Got balance, joy, and peace. Okay. So your guides want to Anya, they're talking about the light and the dark. See the yin and the yang behind the dolphins? The light and the dark. And they're talking about how you need light and dark to be balanced and to give you clarity. And you need the light and the dark to understand and kind of take control of your joy and your peace. So there might be times where you feel like you're having a darker time or a lower vibrational time, and you feel like, oh, I hate this, I don't want this, I want to be in joy and peace. But we can't always be there because it doesn't make sense for the soul. We have to have the darker times to bring us into balance. So do not be discouraged if you are struggling in any way right now. Your guides are trying to bring your attention to where it's needed most to, um, again, to bring you back into balance so that you can reconnect with the joy and the peace. Okay. Let's see. Skyflower, a message for me, please. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what. I'm going to give you the Enchanted Earth Oracle deck that I flashed earlier. Hold on. I already pulled one card for you, but he wasn't done. And so now I'm digging through the deck trying to find. Are we done? Okay. I found the second one. Okay. Maybe I'll show you what they are and then figuring them out. We have Follow the Leader, Influence, Inspire, Collective Healing. Love all these foxes. And Onwards, Release, Shame, and Hope. Okay. Your message is about where you need to heal. So we have the word healing on here. We got the green color in the background. And we have the pathway, right? So it's like the pathway of healing. For you to move onwards and for you to have abundance. The rabbit is a symbol of abundance. For you to have like this new dawn energy going on. For you to have hope. It's about shame. So hopefully you know what this is. Hopefully, go Skyflower. I hope that, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce the name. Skflwr. There's something, there's some kind of shame that you need to process. And so you might be in touch with this already, or you might not be. Figure out what it is, because for them to bring it forward, if you don't feel connected to that at all, if you're like, I don't feel shame about anything, if you don't feel any connection to it, start digging around, start figuring it out. Shame means that something happened, or possibly you made a choice, possibly, and the results were something you didn't want, and as a result, you feel like you are damaged. You feel like that you could never do something that someone else could do. You feel like you have limitations in place. And so your guides are saying, hold your hope, identify this shame, and heal that shame. So I hope you know what this is. If you feel like you need help healing whatever this is, you can always feel free to reach out to our business, Orange Light Energy. We have a shame release service that we could assist you with. Okay, let's take a look. Carolina Solin, do my guides have a message for me? Michelle Arant, you are here. I love you. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, Carolina Solin, got me all emotional, Michelle. Okay, let me refocus. Carolina, Okay, let me do these cards for her. Do you want anything else? Okay. Okay, Carolina. Let me show you what you got. Buried within, trusting, intuition, dreams. Okay, so your guides want you to focus on your third eye chakra and possibly some healing that needs to be done with that third eye chakra, because we have buried within, trusting, intuition, dreams. Intuition and dreams come from the third eye chakra. Are you trusting? Are you trusting your intuition enough? Or are you burying your intuition in order to listen to what your mind is telling you? Because look at what number you have here. We have number 1, new beginnings. You can have a new beginning if you begin to lean more heavily into what your intuition is telling you. All right, Miss Eva Peterson, you would love a message from your guides. I'm going to switch decks. All right. You got a little stack of cards. Got a little stack of cards. This is probably out of order. We got work. We got communicate. And we have victory. Okay. Okay. Ah! This is funny. This is very interesting here. So what we have is they want you to work on your throat chakra for communicating. Like your throat chakra. So many people recognize that it connects with the throat, like it connects with the mouth and speaking. Not a lot of people recognize that it also connects with the ears and listening, right? Like a bat does. A bat is really good at listening. So your guides want you to work on your throat chakra healing. And then we have a victory card. It's like, and that will bring you to victory. Eva, if you need any help with this, we have a throat chakra healing service if you feel like you're stuck or you're not sure how to resolve it. Otherwise, see if they'll give me anything else. No. All they're giving me is they're pointing out the bee is a symbol of abundance. They're just like, this is what's right for you. Work on the throat chakra, which is connected to also listening. Miss Michelle Arant, let me give you a message. Okay, I'm going to use the same deck for you. And I'm going to cut it in half twice and see what I get. I have one card for you, but they want more, so I'm 2. Do you want more? 3. Do you want more? No. Okay. Let me give you the 3. God. Okay. I'm going to show you the cards and I'm going to tell you what the message is. So we have intention. We have determination. And we have trust. So you remember, if you heard the last person who got this jellyfish card, so this is about going with the flow. This is about being receptive to where the divine is trying to guide you to right now. So being receptive to the higher purpose for you right now. They want you to have determination for what is in your best and highest interest. And they want you to trust that where they are guiding you to is going to bring you to greater freedom. So we have the horse here. We have symbol of freedom, right? That is your message, Michelle. Soul space, thank you. Bridget, I would love a message. Soul space, let me just give you a message since I have you up there. Changing decks. Let's do this. Any more cards? No? We have be gentle with yourself, but let's dig into this and see what we can get from it. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. I can see that you have some kind of like struggle or difficulty, some kind of darkness. I don't know if this is like something external you're going through or internal or both. But they're showing like we have the deer here, right? And the deer are, it's symbolic of like nurturing and gentleness. And obviously we have the message, be gentle with yourself. So they're directing this back at you. So you needing to be compassionate with yourself, and you treating yourself like you are your own child. Like you need to mother yourself. You need to look at your life and go, what is it that I need right now? And delivering that to yourself. You have a monkey down here at the bottom. Makes me wonder if you're being maybe a little too serious right now. Maybe you would benefit from being a little more playful or more joyful to bring some color back into your life. Because if you are this woman, the way this woman is looking, she just kind of looks a little detached. She looks a little worn down, right? We need to bring some of that color back into her. So that's your message, soul space. Bridget, let me see what I can get for you, Bridget. I'm going to hold the same deck. Let's see what comes through. You don't want more? We got one card for you, Bridget. It says fresh approach, but let me see if that's actually what we... the words are not part of your message. You have a lot of transition going on, Bridget. If you look inside this woman's body, you can see like there's waterfalls and there's all these things growing, but she doesn't look like happy. She looks like she's going through it a little bit, right? And so this is probably how you feel too. You probably feel like you're going through it a little bit, but energetically, you're getting exactly what you need to help you flourish and be abundant. Let me see if I can get where your healing should focus on. Your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra. So that's like, below your belly button, the one associated with the color orange. Joy, creativity, sexuality, sensuality, expressing your emotions, all that good stuff. Tara Hussein, Metatron, please don't recommend a service to me unless you're going to send the money for it. Well, fair enough. Okay, Paula Berg, thank you for these messages. You're welcome, Paula. Christine S., I would love to know where I can benefit most from healing right now. with the sweaty little emoji. Right? That's how I feel too. It's like, yeah, tell me, but then I got to do the work to figure it out. Okay. Christine S., let me see. we're gonna do a new deck for you. I was kind of resistant to being given this deck because a lot of times I need the book that goes along with it, and in order to, are we done? Oh, they give you 3 cards in order to understand what's going on, and I don't want to be pulling out the book right now. So what in the world are you guys giving to me? I'm just going to show you the cards, and then we're going to work through it. We have Ganesha, who's amazing, by the way. And then we have other cards that I don't know what they mean. Pitta, Parvati. Okay, I honestly don't know what anything is. Okay, let me see. By the way, if you ever get this deck, it has, like, let me show it to you. It's an awesome deck. They have a great book that goes along with it, but now I'm just gonna struggle to read your cards. Hold on. They're making me work hard on this. Oh, okay. So for you, it's going to go back to self-expression. So we see on the bottom, we have orange. On the top, we have like this bluish teal color, which coincidentally is kind of like that dragon star chakra color. So self-expression is where you need. Yeah, self-expression is what needs your attention. So it's not necessarily in just one chakra, because it's self-expression is tied into your sacral, it's tied into your throat chakra, and ultimately they want you to be self-expressing in a way that's tying back to your higher heart chakra, that pink color, right? So I think consider where it is in your life where you're not speaking up, where you're not being creative with your solutions or with your hands, or with your thinking. You have for them to show Ganesha is like the one who helps you overcome the obstacles, but Ganesha is also the one who lets you know, hey, you are you are the obstacle. The way you're viewing the situation is the obstacle, is what Ganesha will come through and tell people. He's supposed to be the remover of obstacles, but he's like, no, you are the one making the obstacle. You can walk over that. So it's removing the obstacles that you're giving yourself, the reasons you're telling yourself why you're not stepping forward into that self-expression more. Therese, I don't know how to say your last name. Bjerke. Thank you. I would love to get a message. All right, let me try again on this deck. This deck is hard. I don't know why they're doing this to me, other than they like to challenge me. Done. And they're giving me 3 cards at a time to make my life very, very difficult. Okay, you have Kali, Hindu goddess of liberation, and we have Durga, who I don't know anything about, and we have Satya, who I don't know anything about. So let's see. Heart chakra. Okay. Let me see what she said. I would love to get a message. Okay. There's something, there's like a trauma. There's some kind of trauma in your heart chakra that's really holding you back in such a way that they would bring up Callie, because Callie's the one who, she comes in and like cuts off the heads of the demons in order to overcome the demons. So there's some kind of wound that you have that ties back to your heart or your emotions, and it's being made worse by your thoughts, because Callie's the one who comes in to boss around the demons and not let them boss her around. And so in order to liberate yourself, in order to be reborn, you should confront whatever thoughts it is around that trauma that are coming up for you. Okay, let me put these back. Let me see what else we have here. Heidi Overly. Let's see if we have a message for you. I already see what deck I want. I just have to put these back. All right, Heidi, I'm giving you the Wild Mystic, which is like the black deck that I have. The one that only has like one word on it and it's really simple. Ooh. You have cards I've never seen before, Heidi, which is kind of funny because I don't look through my decks when I get them. So I never see a card unless somebody, oh, you got 4 cards, unless somebody actually needs it. Let's see what you got. I'm just going to show you in whatever order I have here. We got Power. We've got Believe. We've got Disguise. We've got Hunt. Your guides want you to just decide what it is you want to go for, like set your intentions and be really ambitious with it. Hunt for what it is you want. Believe that abundance is possible for you, even though it's going to come in a form. No. What you may want may seem impossible. So look at this. We have like a rabbit with like antlers. Isn't that like a jackalope or whatever? Like they don't actually exist, right? It's like imaginary, pretend kind of animal. So what you want might feel like this. It might be like something where it doesn't seem like it's possible, but they want you to believe in it. They want you. Ignore the word. They want you to change. You're going to have to change something about yourself to manifest the things that you want to manifest. And it has to do with your power and how you feel about your power. So it's changing how you feel about what you're capable of. Because you don't believe that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish, but you absolutely can. And so your guides are going to take you on a journey in order for you to recognize that and really step into it. And then you can start manifesting the things that you're wanting to manifest. Malin Granberg, message for me. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go back to the same deck. No. I have Oliver on my lap, and he's decided it's time for him to scratch on everything. I have 1 card for you, but I feel like I have another. All done? Okay. These are interesting. So we've got Defend and Instinct. Ouch, Oliver, relax. Malin, you have something going on in November. You've got something going on in November. You've got something going on around the time of Scorpio. Your guides are leading you forward to something in November. Let me see if I can get more information. I need more cards. I need more cards. Is there something you have planned already for November, or perhaps you have something in the works now that will be ready in November? This is something about you, obviously, stepping into your confidence more, stepping into your individuality more, your self-expression. You know, the peacock is like, look at my feathers, I am here. Like, they have everyone's attention, right? There's an opportunity for you coming up in November, and the more you trust where your guides are leading you, and the more you feel comfortable kind of embodying that peacock energy, the more likely you are to line up with it. The peacock energy is the light inside of you. It's like radiating out that light inside of you to everyone else. That's what this is. Okay. To light your nature, would love to have a message. Let's see if I can. No, not this deck. More. This is the only card they want to give you, but it's a big one. Okay, so we have Sovereign, which is like your solar plexus. So that's part of what needs healing for you right now. It's your solar plexus. Courage, reclamation, destiny. So as you step forward courageously, you don't have to feel courageous. You can feel afraid. It's okay to feel afraid, but then still step forward and do what you need to do. As you have courage and you bravely make choices, you're going to reclaim your path, because you've gotten a little bit lost in the forest or in the trees lately. But as you kind of reclaim your path, reclaim your destiny, stuff is going to open up for you again really nicely. And take a look up here. We have the number 18. You add that together, we get the number 9, which is about closing out cycles. So the more you reclaim your power and your self-worth and your confidence with everything that you're doing in your life, the more your pathway is going to open up, and the more you're resolving these kind of long-standing energetic cycles that your soul has had in past lifetimes. Anna, is there some truth in the story of Medusa? I saw myself as her in the mirror the other day, and I got emotional when reading about her. Is there something there for me to know? So yes, on Medusa, if you got an emotional reaction, that's your soul validating. Absolutely, there you have a connection to this energy. Let me see if Metatron will give me anything on this. Nothing more there. Interesting that they came to you in a mirror. Just for anyone who doesn't know, mirrors can be portals to anywhere. Any more cards? Okay, let me see what they gave me. Oliver, lay down, lay down. So I got this card. By the way, you got 2 different decks, which is weird. We got this deck, walk away, goodbyes, alignment, new possibilities. Got inspire. And we got that victory card again. Whoops. So your soul, oh my gosh, look at the number. So it's number 33. And what they were showing me was like a mirror in between the threes, and it's like 3 and 3. And you're literally seeing her in the mirror. So this is a version of you. So this is why we have alignment down here. It's aligned to you. Them showing up to you is about the new possibilities. She's coming forward with good messages for you. She's like, I want to inspire you. I want to lead you to victory. That's kind of the energy of this. We have the acorns again with this little bird. It's like growth. Metatron gives me the all good. So if you want to connect with that that version of yourself and let them support you, go for it. Absolutely do it, Anna. Okay. Cecilia. Oh, I can't say your names. Villavicencio. Okay, I can't do that. I'd like a message, but the little dolphin. Okay, let me see what I can get for you. Let's see what I can get for you. The problem with doing oracle cards with Oliver here is that he likes to lay on the oracle cards. How am I going to get away from you, buddy? Okay. And we have 3 cards for you. And let's see what you have. I'll show you first. Seek beauty. And we'll see if these are the words you want or not. Intuition. Okay. Cecilia. Cecilia. They're bringing forward 2 different chakras for you. They're bringing forward heart chakra. There's something very heavy that you're carrying around in your heart chakra, because check out this woman. See how she's got water all the way up to her chest? Can you imagine if you had water all the way up to your chest and you're like trying to breathe, how that might kind of feel heavy? That's what they're showing me. That the heart chakra lacks stability. Yeah, and all the water in the image, that's all the emotion. So you got lots of emotion that needs to come out of the heart chakra. So allow yourself to cry or be angry or both as you need to. Just make sure you're being constructive with it. They're also pulling us back to intuition, which is your third eye. This has something to do with your childhood. I think there's something that happened in your childhood that made you shut down some of your third eye. And so that needs to be healed. Remember when I was reading the message from the cosmic dragons and they were talking about, whoever's brave enough to go into the cave of healing, you're going to come out feeling lighter, and you're going to come out with a rose growing in those locations. And so we have this like rose of peace that you can have in both of those locations. So you don't have peace right now in your heart chakra or your third eye chakra. Okay, let's see. Who do we have next? Maria, I would like a message with the white heart. Do you want more? Okay, I got 2 cards for you. I've got Empowered with this bear. This is Strength, Courage, Self-Resilience. And we have Observe, Enlightenment, Flow, Growth. Okay, so the courage and the self-reliance is what they are directing me back to for you. So that's interesting. I thought it was going to be your solar plexus because of empowerment is normally from the solar plexus, but they're actually directing me to your root chakra. Your root chakra. So, what fears do you have about being in charge, taking control, relying on yourself for all of your needs? What fears do you have there? Because that's where you need to start observing the fears so that you can start releasing the fears, so that you can start growing into someone new. Because when we're stuck in fears, even if we don't realize it, right? You might not be sitting around feeling anxious, but you might just have these thoughts that are like, oh, I can't do that, or I would, I'd be horrible at that, or I don't know how to do those things. When you do that, it leaves you in this darker energy, and it leaves us stagnant, and it leaves us not awake, right? Like we're literally sleeping, right? Spiritually speaking, you want to be in the sunlight, you want to be playing, you want to be moving, you want to be flowing. And so this is where you need the flow, is at the root chakra. Okay, PDEV 1, I made it. If you're doing readings, I lovingly accept. I know it's you, Paloma. Happy 8/8. All right, Paloma, I hope both of your kitties are there with you. I hope they're taking over your tablet. Okay. They want the same deck for you, so I'm going to go ahead and look into that. Kind of into this deck. This is a new deck for me. Kind of liking it quite a bit. Also, I really like foxes, and there's a whole lot of foxes in this deck. Is that good? Okay, you got 3 cards. You got Follow the Leader, which we've seen this card before. Influence, Inspire, Collective Healing. We'll see what this one means for you. We've got Illuminate, Honesty, Transparency, Divine Order. And we've got Inspired, Inspiration, Breakthrough, Creativity. Let's see this one. Just kind of lining your cards up here so I can see what they want to show me. So they're showing me divine order. They're showing me divine order out of all of those words. Those are the words they want. And then over here, they're showing me creativity. There's an opportunity for you to do something creative. Yeah. So this says follow the leader, but it's like they want you to be the leader, Paloma. Influence, inspire, collective healing. So this is an opportunity for you to have the influence, for you to inspire, for you to assist with healing. Yeah, look, you see the number 11? We got the new beginning with the 1-1 energy coming through. Yeah, number 2 and 3 together is 5, right? So the card says follow the leader, but it's like, nope, we're changing that. We want you to be the leader. So it's leaning into opportunities where you can step forward and you can offer your energy and who you are to other people instead of following the energy of others. Yep. Okay. That's what they have for you. Karen Palmer, any message, please? With hearts and fire. Karen, why is there fire? What's going on? All right, Karen, let's see what they say to you. Okay. Oh, Karen. Karen, I'm going to have to talk to you. I don't want to talk in like super specifics because I don't want to be giving your business to everybody right now. But Karen, remember you were really interested in me getting more information on a certain situation. And oh man, I'm gonna have to speak in rhyme to you, Karen. That person that you wanted more information on, it's like they are your family. They are your family. And look, they're so cunning. They're hiding in plain sight. So it's like we have this fox, but we have like the skull over the fox to try to like hide who he is. Just like the way we have all these people in our lives that, you know, we have a certain name and a certain idea of who they are, but on a soul level, they might be someone that we've interacted with a lot before. They could be like an incarnated angel or ascended master, or they could be a soulmate, or like any of these things, right? And so the message that's coming through is like two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. We're just the same. We're family. I hope you understood that, Karen. Okay. Christine, I'd love a message for whatever I'm ready to receive. Look at you being all brave. All right, Christine, let's see what I can get for you. Ooh. They're just, I had to stop them. They're giving me so many cards for you. I don't know what's going on. Got the big picture. Got the fresh approach card again. Got illumination. And we've got maintain your childlike spirit. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah. Okay. As many of you know, we are in a full moon right now. We have the full moon in Libra, which is going to be illuminating where we could bring more balance, right, into our lives. Your guides are asking you to make changes. To see the big picture. I'll see if I can get more of this for you. Hold on. So what are we illuminating? Because they're asking you to not be so serious, right? They're asking you to be more carefree and more in your heart and more in your soul energy. So that's what's being illuminated. Because how else can you grow your energy on earth, right? Like the flowers on the earth. How else can you grow your energy on earth if you're not connected to your soul energy to start with? That's what's being illuminated. All right, Susan Cox. Yes, you may have a message. I feel like I didn't bring enough decks. I like having new stuff all the time. Okay, let me see what I have for you. Ooh. Well, seems like a very good start, Susan Cox. We got the bunny rabbit with fertile. We got another bunny rabbit with onwards. And we've got opportunity. Yeah. No, your message is just like super loud and clear. Okay. So for you to, where to go? For you to move forward, there are things you need to release. It might be around shame. It might be around holding hope. But they're highlighting all of the words for you. So for you to move forward, you're going to have to release shame, release feelings of judgment towards yourself or the way other people might be judging you. Hold on to hope. This is an opportunity. Be disciplined. Be disciplined with your thoughts. So your thoughts might want to return you again and again to the problems. And each time you'll need to be disciplined and release that energy. Each time it comes up is an opportunity for change. It's an opportunity to close out a cycle, to bring in fertility and abundance into your life. Okay. Nice and clear for you. I like that. Pavi and Del, sorry, I just noticed I'm in my gaming identity. Jennifer, this is David. Hi. I'm going to get you a message. I know nothing about gaming. I don't know who that is, but okay. Hi, David. Thank you for the laugh. What does David need to know? What does David need to know? You are the earth. Mirrors. And again, we've got the Sovereign card that just won't leave us alone. This is also about your root chakra. So you're holding yourself back in places, David. There's places where you're a little afraid of moving forward, and your guides are telling you, like, it's time to remember. It's time to remember who you are. It's time to renew the situation. It's time to reconnect with you by allowing yourself to be who you are. Do your best to access more of your divine feminine energy. Do your best to access self-reflecting, empathy towards the self, understanding towards the self. You might be leaning too much towards like the divine masculine, like being logical. And so your guides are like, lean towards the divine feminine. Remember who you are. Do not be afraid. Hannah's Pure Music. I'm chatting with the Cosmo Dragon who wants me to ask you to leave a message. All right. All right, Hannah. Let's see. I have a card with a snake on it that says Rebirth. This one. I'm not even done yet, but I have to show you this. I have a card that says Mystery, because why not? Are we all done? So I'll show you the cards. We got Rebirth. I showed you the Mystery card. And Wisdom. Hannah, what seems unclear or mysterious to you now will eventually become clear to you. Eventually, the things that are mysterious and unclear to you can become wisdom. So normally, this is the difficult times in our lives, right? The darkness in our lives. This is, we don't understand why it's happening. We don't understand what the purpose is. It's very mysterious to us. But ultimately, darkness leads to greater wisdom. That's why it's important in balance and in the growth of a soul. You are going towards rebirth, Anna. You are headed towards growing and shedding your skin and becoming someone new. But you gotta go through the mystery and the confusion and the darkness to get to the gold of the wisdom. Lisette, big shifts happening now, but I feel stuck in some invisible blocks. Would love some guidance. Yeah, Lisette, let's see. Let's see what I can get for you. Got rise. I've got fidelity. I got take flight. Okay. Are you looking for reassurances somewhere in your life, Lisette? I guess you said big shifts happening, but now I feel stuck. Would love some guidance. Are you looking for reassurances, not with me, not with your guides? Are you looking for reassurances with other people in your life? Like you're looking for someone's approval or certain people to have certain opinions? Because we have here relationships and reassurances. And so it makes me feel like there's something going on there. But your guides are telling you, like, don't worry about what anyone else is experiencing. This is your time to take flight. This is your time to move forward. This is your time to rise. Commit to your own journey. It's not always going to line up with those around you. But if you focus on yourself and what you need, that is when abundance is going to start coming through to you. That's when you're going to start transforming. That's when the world around you is going to start transforming. All right. I hope that helps you, Lisette. Mick Junkie, I would love a message from the guides. Okay, let's see what deck they have for you. I swear they keep using the same 2 decks. I should have brought like a stack of 7. This is my own fault. Okay. Mick Junkie, we have Consume. We have Patience. And we have the Death card. No, I guess it's not the Death card. I mean, it is. Normally when people say the Death card, they mean tarot. This is not tarot. So something is ending in your life, right? Because we have the Death card. So something is ending in your life, or something needs to end in your life. I wonder if you're already going through this, because the Patience card is obvious, right? It's like there's a time for you to go through this process. It cannot be quick. This is a transition period. It takes time. It takes time to rebuild, is what they said. It's interesting because we have the vulture here, and the vulture is who cleans up after something dies, right? The vulture is what you need to be, because the vulture is what we all need to be, technically. The vulture takes death, right? An ending, something that's dark, right? And the vulture transforms it into nourishment for itself. So that's what you're being called to do. You're being called to take something really difficult, really ugly, really undigestible, and to slowly use it to nourish you spiritually. So very similar message to like Hannah's, where it's like you've got something dark going on in your life, but you can use this to your benefit. Okay, Tina J, can I get a message, please? My name's Tina. All right, Tina. This one. Hope and happiness. Whoa. Make a decision. Celebrate differences. Okay, Tina, let's see what they have for you. Let's see. They want you to make a decision. Is there a decision you're putting off? I don't know if this is like a big decision, a little decision, but you not making a decision is holding you back from a new beginning. It's holding you back from apparently hope and happiness. That's pretty intense. It's holding you back from hope and happiness. But why celebrate differences? No. Okay. I don't know what, I hope you know what this is. There's some kind of decision that you need to make. There's something going on in your life that you're like, you haven't committed to one way or the other. There's something going on here, but it really is holding you back energetically, because what they're showing me on the last card, it's not the words in this card. They're showing me like that shell, that spiral. And if you guys really look into that spiral, there's like a little baby in the very center of that shell. And we have like the infinity symbol in the aurora borealis. And they're talking about energy movement and infinity, essentially. But there's so here, okay, do the visual of like a circle, and they're showing me you're stuck on the same plane, you're stuck in the same pattern, and you need to make some kind of decision that's going to allow you to start to move more like a spiral moving up instead of just running around like a hamster in the same wheel. So Tina, think about what decisions you could make in your life to make positive changes that align for what's best for you. Jesse's Magic Art, if you can give me a message, I'd love to hear. Let's try it. What do we got here? Let me put away my cards. It's starting to get messy. No? Yes. Okay. Gotta get the right deck. Grabbing the wrong deck here. Any more? No. Okay, I got 2 cards for you. Let me put away this deck. This is actually kind of funny, only because your name is Jesse's Magic Art. So we got courage and we got create. So I think you know where this is going. The courage to create. So I don't know who Jesse is. I'm assuming that's you. I'm assuming you have a business. But there has to be some kind of creative expansion that you're not stepping into that you've thought about stepping into, because that's what's coming through for you, right? The courage to create. You're already creating. Is what you're creating bringing you joy? And if it is good, keep that. And then just look for whatever it is that you're supposed to be adding to it. Or if what you're creating is not bringing you joy, then start looking in other directions to find what will bring you joy. But your guides are encouraging you to be brave about this because they're going to support you. So when you try to expand into other areas, or when you start putting out something where you're like, gosh, I don't know if anyone's going to like this, your guides are going to back you up on this. So don't be afraid. You have divine backing. Figure out what it is, or if you already know what it is, put it out there. All right, Christine Burgess. Hello, Jennifer. Would love to receive a message. Gosh, they will just give you this whole deck if I don't stop them, Christine. They gave me 4 cards, and I was like, that's enough. Let's not be crazy. Are these what you want? Okay. We got power. Can't be bad. We got energy. We've got provide. You've got some kind of weird message that wants to come through because it's messing with my head. Collaborate. Who wants to talk to Christine Burgess? Are you... Okay, I'm just going to give you what I'm getting. I'm trying to figure out who it is that... I think you have a... You have a mantid guide, Christine. You have a golden mantid guide. They are from Elnath, which is... Ooh! Which is a planet in the Taurus constellation. Okay, hold on. Why are they being so difficult with this? They are a really high vibration, and so it's higher than what I'm used to tuning into, so it feels a little funny in my head. They want to collaborate with you. The insect here, this ant, is actually what tipped me off originally. Okay, hold on. They want you to act quickly and decisively with things. Like if you think of the hummingbird and how the hummingbird moves very decisively, very like boom, 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 boom. They want you to use your energy purposely. Make sure you know what you want before you're putting your energy into it. They're going to be putting power behind your decisions. So you must be in some kind of critical moment in time for yourself. And you might, I don't know if you realize it or not, but the decisions you're making right now are going to have a bigger impact down the line for you. And so your guides are wanting to bring your attention to what you are choosing and where you are putting your energy, because this is going to manifest for you moving forward, kind of deep into the future, which is kind of like the general energies of what's going on right now. So that does make sense. But let me see if I can get your Mantid guide's name. I hate not having a name. Please. No. Okay, sometimes I ask them to spell names and they'll just spell words to be funny. And so they said I was asking them for the name and they started to spell puzzle. Like they're being funny, like because it's hard for me to get the name. It's like a puzzle. You know what, Christine? They will respond to any name. They really will, because these beings are such a high vibration. I mean, look at them. What they're trying to do right now is trying to bring my vibration higher so that I can channel them better by making me laugh. But see if you can tune into their name or call them what you like, and they will respond to you because they are extremely loving. Okay, guys, let me do like 3 more. Let me just scroll through and see who Metatron wants me to do. And then we will wrap things up since it's getting a little bit later. So let's take a look. Da, 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 da. All right, Metatron, feel free to say something. I'm just scrolling through and just seeing if Metatron will give me a yes. Sophie Nilsson, let me give you a message. Oliver, are you laying on my deck? Oh my gosh, she's like laying on all my cards. You are a crazy cat. Okay, let me do. All right, Sophie, let's see what I can get for you. Got clear out the old. Got new experiences and possibilities. We've got adventure. Okay, Sophie, there's energy in your heart chakra that needs to be healed. We've got a lot of this green energy coming through. Look at her. It says adventure, but she looks a little sad. A little bit like she doesn't really feel like having an adventure. Maybe this is how you feel right now. I don't know. There's something weighing heavy on her that she's not excited to be in this beautiful place, living this beautiful life. Look, even this, we have the keyhole on his heart. It's talking about clearing out the old energy in the heart. Whatever you haven't processed yet, it's blinding you to your reality, because this guy is blindfolded. You see those blindfolds on him? He can't see the beautiful world around him. It's not inspiring him. So focus on the heart chakra to open up new experiences and possibilities for you. And it might just change your perspective on some of the things around you as well. Okay, let me scroll through and have Metatron pick out a few more people. Tina J, thank you so much. I appreciate the guidance. The message definitely resonated with my current life struggles. Love and light to you. Thank you, Tina. Okay. Jesse's Magic Art. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Actually drawing right now, and I wrote courage and create in each corner of the piece. That's awesome. That is awesome. Molly Rind. Hi, Jennifer. Is there any messages for me? Very curious as to which guides are looking to connect with me. Okay, Molly, let me see what I can see which deck they want for you. All right. Molly, I haven't even gotten anywhere. Look what we have here. This is the root chakra. Let me see what else they'll give me. What was it? More? Hold on, Molly. They're going to give me a whole stack of cards for you. And now am I done? Okay. I have no idea what these cards are. It will not be based on the words because I don't know what these things are. I know who Brahma is, sort of, kind of. Okay, so we're dealing with the root chakra. So the pathway to transformation. See, we have the butterflies kind of leading to that opening. The pathway to transformation is through your root chakra. You have some kind of fears? Yeah, you haven't. Somebody said you have no peace. Okay, so there's thoughts, there's things going on in your mind that are not allowing you to have peace. And see this statue of Brahma here, where Brahma's so chill. This is what your guides want for you. They want you to be so relaxed and so calm and so centered and connected. Molly, I think you actually might need some energy work done. Do you see this woman's hand and like the energy coming out of it? I think it would benefit you to have some energy healing done to support your root chakra. Hopefully you know what it is that you are afraid of and you are worried about, to try to like redirect your thoughts. But I think you might have a lot of past lifetimes that are tied into this, and that might be why you need the energetic support to help you. Try using like YouTube videos that are designed to balance and support the root chakra. Start using those for like 10 minutes a day. See if that helps you. If you still feel like you're struggling, you can always reach out to an energy healer. We're happy to help you if you need help with that. All right, let me find one more person. I'm gonna scroll up because that's what Metatron wants me to do. Metatron, who do you want? He had me scroll all the way to the top, and now I'm just like scrolling through the middle. And he's holding my left foot to tell me, nope, 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 nope. So I'm scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. I don't know how to say your name. It's like T. Jolanta. Hi, Jennifer. Do I have a message? Let me get you a message. You are the last person of the day. Let's see what you have. Jeez. Is that everything? Okay. Oh, hey, this is interesting because we've seen some of these cards before. We got the balance card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to have to like rewatch this. I feel like we got these exact cards for someone else, which is kind of blowing my mind. I'm going to have to check the replay now. Joy. Because if two people receive the exact same cards, does that mean that you are... I guess let me see what the message is first. Does that mean you guys are like the same soul? Like, what does that mean? That's really interesting. Does anyone else have a really good memory and remember if these 4 cards were together? But I swear they were. Okay, let me see. I swear these cards were together. Okay, let me just open myself up to it being a different message. My gosh. It's the same message. Are you guys like the same soul? What is happening? No, you know what? This is a little different because we're talking about... No, it's the same message. They're shaking my head. No, it's the same message. It's using the darkness in your life, to recognizing that the darkness in your life or the difficulties in your life are there to bring you greater balance. It's there to bring you back to the light. It's there to bring you back to abundance. It's there to help you access joy. It's there to help you access peace. Okay, let me see what else I can get, because that's just weird. Transformation is needed. Transformation is needed to access like the higher frequency. It's needed to access joy. And the transformation is going to come through the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the contrast. Yeah, no, this is totally what your message is. I have to leave it because that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop here since we've been here for a hot second. I'm sorry I couldn't get around to all of you. I would love to give all of you messages. I hope those of you who got messages, that those are helpful to you. I hope that you can pull little pieces of information from there to assist you. If you did not join at the very beginning and have a chance to listen to the channeled message, please, when you can, when you have time, listen to that channeled message. It's full of information. It's fascinating. And there will be another channeled message that I give through a YouTube live on 9/9. So join me for that if you are interested. I'll post the like link and information on that as soon as I have it. Thank you all for joining me wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a great afternoon or evening, and I will see you all later or next time. Bye-bye.